Hello guys, before we start, we will go over here. So, as you all know, Disney Star Wars removed comments from the videos. The Disney Star Wars. You got the Star Wars, the Rise of Poop, the final trailer. How did they take out comments? Because they really don't want you to see how awful the Rise of Skywalker is. They don't really want to have your opinion on this. And people say it's because of copper. Star Wars is definitely for kids now. Well, Frozen 2 still has comments. Pokemon Sword Shield, even this controversial trailer, Pokemon Sword Shield gameplay, well, they said there won't be no natural decks. Even then, even then, there's comments here. There's comments here, okay? Pokemon, even with all the complaining about Pokemon Sword Shield, you know, people complain about Game Freak. Well, I guess Game Freak is accepting of criticism more than the Lucasfilm at least. At least they're better than Lucasfilm, because Lucasfilm had the gall to delete comments. Only start the Lucasfilm did, cause Star Wars movie trailer, all the Star Wars trailers. Yes, this is every Star Wars trailer by Keto Style Trailer, and guess what? The comments are turned on. Yes, it's only Lucasfilm that's doing this. Only Disney Star Wars that's doing this. And it's all of the Star Wars movies, okay? And the funny thing is, they're turning off comments saying, oh, look, a PG-13 movie, a movie really rated PG-13 is for kids, okay? And you go, I looked at Captain Marvel yesterday, but doesn't make any sense because Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker is a PG-13 movie, which I think a movie for kids would be rated Z, okay? Not rated PG-13, okay? A movie like Toy Story, okay? Not Star Wars, okay? You know, with a lot of violence and stuff, okay? And and a Star Wars A New Hope example, the first one, first Star Wars A New Hope, first Star Wars, the trailer, it still has comments enabled. It's only Lucasfilm that's doing this. It's only Lucasfilm, okay? But it's not because they know the movie's failing. If you look at the box office here, I'll do an update on the box office later. But look at the box office here. Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker is doing abysmal. Okay, they don't want this movie to. They don't want. They know that the negative press of this movie by fans, by people on the internet, by people everywhere else won't be spot. It's affecting the box office because the movies are garbage. When will Lucasfilm warn that the movies are garbage? It's just like they can't take responsibility for their own garbage, okay? For their own terrible movies that they make, okay? This is the third one is Rogue One here, and that's the unadjusted numbers. Adjusted for inflation, it's doing worse than Rogue One. It's doing worse than Rogue One, a spin-off to Star Wars. It is the end of the Skywalker saga. It's doing worse than Rogue One, a spin-off. A spin-off with a Star Wars story series are supposed to be like spin-offs to hold people over. But not just on YouTube, it's also on Rotten Tomatoes. The score has stayed exactly the same. Oh yes. And all the positive comments, all the quote unquote all the positive comments for Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker are all bots. Yes, they're all bots for the last month, basically. There's no actual genuine reviews, okay? There's no, all the genuine reviews are forced out by a bunch of bot reviews by Disney and the associates with Disney, okay? You know, but you can see here, these are like, Dumpster Fire movie, yeah, basically here, like, yes, this person, of course, actually saw the movie. But you can see there was a lot of earlier reviews where similar to this one. It was a great close to the Skywalker legacy. It's not just Star Wars as well. It isn't. Excellent end is to say there's a lot of it's still a lot of bots because they didn't even spell way correctly. They even spell way correctly. Okay, It's the same thing with another Disney movie as well. And it's not the Star Wars. They do with other Disney movies as well. They did with the Lion King too. We had all. When I said, oh, it's all the Disney fanboys. Nope, it's the Disney bots. That are giving this movie good reviews. Because most normal people know that this movie's bland too terrible. Okay, the older new reviews now, people complain, why is this so? But that's unverified reviews. The verified audiences see a lot of the verified audiences are saying this movie is a masterpiece, basically. All the reviews are the same, similar reviews. Okay? Saying it was better than the original, saying it was amazingly done, it's great entertainment, great movie, reminded me when I was a kid. It's kind of like bot reviews that Disney's doing. And it isn't dust. It isn't dust. It's also Melissa and Mrs. Evil, which somehow, on Rotten Tomatoes, has a higher score than The Dark Knight. Somehow this pile of trash is better than The Dark Knight. Yes, I'm serious here, okay? Somehow this trash movie is higher. It's considered better by Rotten Tomatoes when I'm Metacritic, it's around 5, okay? And you can see here, it's the same thing here. People are saying how great Angelina Jolie is, basically the same reviews, you know. Well, I guess there'll probably some genuine reviews in here, but it's the same thing. Great special effects and theme, good visuals, blah blah blah. Great story, blah blah blah. The same, generic reviews. Okay, I could go on and on. Aladdin, it was the same thing as well. People saying, "Oh, Will Smith is so great. He's better than the original, than Robin Williams as a genie. He's so great." Even though a lot of people didn't really care for this movie, besides the Disney fanboys, was again according to Poopy Tomatoes, this movie is on par with The Dark Knight. Yes, you see, hear me here. That this movie is on par with The Dark Knight when most people said, "Okay, this movie's bland." Okay, and this movie is actually more like than the other two movies I mentioned, Movies and Misses of Evil and The Lion King. Like more of an actual fan base to it. But most people like it's not that great. Most people like, it's not that great. But some of the general audience did actually like this movie. Or thought it was okay. Or surprised actually. But again, a lot of verified reviews are the same. Are the same reviews as they always are. And at the beginning, a lot of the reviews were the same. It was all about, oh, Will Smith is so great, CGI is so great. The same thing with the Lion King remake. Same thing with the Lion King remake. So yes, it's not dust. Disney Star Wars. That is why Rotten Tomatoes is now literally Rotten Tomatoes because they cannot be trusted. The fact that Disney can easily bot reviews is proof that they cannot be trusted anymore. That Disney, the so-called perfect company, cannot be trusted anymore. The fact that Star Wars is now basically dead. The fact that the only money that Disney's making from movies is from literally retraining the same ideas again and again and again. The fact that Disney realized that Melissa Mistress of Evil 2 was flopping and wouldn't be surprised that Disney bust people to feeders on the second weekend to go see the movie and reading generic reviews saying, "Oh, it's a masterpiece," Adam Jolie, great CGI, or except for the Star Wars, all the reviews are the same. So Disney is manipulating the box office through Rotten Tomatoes and IMDb. The fact that every Disney movie so happens to have a 7 out of 10. It does go down by like 2 or 3 points like the Lion King remake did, but it just so happens that every Disney movie gets a 7 out of 10. Captain Marvel gets a 7 out of 10. Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker started out with 7 out of 10. The Lion King as well, 7 out of 10. Aladdin as well, 7 out of 10. Shout out Arnell. Maleficent, shout out at 7 out of 10. So, of course, we know that Disney is doing something to manipulate the audience into watching the garbage. And that's basically it. Goodbye.